Uh, okay, so, whoa. There we go. Welcome, welcome. So, if I gonna head out, I'm ready for some Rogue Exiles. Ran a few last night. By a few, I mean quite a few. 23, I think. And I'll keep running. Uh, I noticed the only thing that sort of bricks the runs is that position that makes them turn off your flasks and all that. Go figure. On a Pathfinder. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, this is not a bad outcome. This might be a ritual worth trying. The rest of them were quite subpar, but this one might be alright. Yesterday I had my first shrine of one of the maps was a divine shrine, but I basically chose the wrong option because I wasn't expecting anything good from a minion option. And I just chose quant because yeah, tend to default running on default settings. Let's see. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Well, no. I could be running Wisp Scarabs. I would have to run them instead of the Anarchy, I suppose. But then that takes away from the jackpot of the popping a wildwood. So probably better I don't. Oh, and I found a Mage Blood the other way. That was cool. What's the time? It's 3 o'clock. Oh, okay. Just about 3. There we go. Bam. X. Mage Blood that I found, blam. I got someone at the front door. Give me a second. Oh, I'll be back. Okay. That was door-to-door sales. Okay. These are kind of in range. Kind of not. Next map. I really want to put a Wisp Scarab in now. And the rituals are horrible. No. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Quite a few maps though. Ooh. Now we're talking. We'll go down. Nice. The other one has to be because I came from the bottom. Any sense or reason would say you should go this way. Come on, man. Then now that I came from there, and that I know the next one's gonna have to be, oh, there's blue going up there, and okay, don't fucking tell me. Oh, All right. Um, that's cool. What is this fucking layout? Am I on the? All right. Well, turns out I thought I was on the bottom side. Turns out I was on the top side. Uh, well. Oh, hi, Milo. How you doing, sir? I need to rush the thing. There's a lot of people up here. Whoop, up, 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 up. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Nice. Okay. All right. 4 sanctuaries. From one. Whoa, look at those keys. Oh, got the keys to the fucking universe right here. I'll finish the map and then I'll go back and loop. Oh man. Um, that one has a couple on it as well. Mirror? Mirror. Give me mirror. No, no mirror. Fuck. Final ritual. Come on. Wow. Okay. There's so much loot on the ground. I'm lagging just by fucking being around it. I don't even have to push. I don't even have to push the freaking alt key to crash. Probably. Ah, motherfucker! I killed the rogue exiles and then some random piece of shit mobs. I want to put that on one tab. That was only 2,500 yellow. Blue. If I didn't screw up that wildwood so bad, this might have been a mirror in the map. And I might have my new boots. No. Is that everything? I think so. All right. Um, After all that, now I get to look at some garbage. Take some of that. And reset. Yuck. There we go. Good enough. Fucking wild. Where is that first clear tab there? That's all from one map. What the fuck? God damn. How many keys? 6 keys. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sanctuaries. Um, 7 divines. Wow. 206 cows. Crazy. Um, that's how good Wildwood is. On Rogue Exiles. But you also need to get a bunch of Rogue Exiles. You need to hit Ruckus. Or like Lucky on the where the Exile spawn. There's always gonna be some. Map do. Oh yeah, the rituals were kind of bad. I think there was some the very first or second, but not worth repeating it. Wildwood again. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh man, purple at the top. Everything. Oh man, it's kind of bad. Kind of bad. Ooh, yellow. I would much prefer yellow and blue. But I see purple leading out of it. Kind of sucks. How far did I come from? The other one has to be not too far from here. If only I had a marker to put on the. Oh really? I was right there. Wait, is this the bottom fucking? No, no. Wait, how come I didn't see this? Well, this kind of sucks. There's some blue. Oh, blue going this way. And an extension. Okay. This could turn out to be not horrible. Oh. Okay. Well, still not horrible. We got a mixture of all three colors, so it should be not shit. Oh, fucking. I played that kind of badly. Oh well. I mean, what are you gonna do? That's enough. Yeah, this one's not bad. Two giants on the top, some shit on the bottom. This one has shit on it. It's not impressive. Alright, we'll start off with the bottom one. And then I think I'll go counterclockwise. I think that one might have had something on it. I clicked on a random heavy belt. Hey, Jordy. How you doing, sir? What was the... Oh. Just woke up. Ah, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my coffee-fueled nightmare. You just woke up into a nightmare. You're welcome. No. There we go. What? 26. Aw, that's like on the low end of exciting. Good base, but dang. You may be wondering what I'm doing at the beginning of the map, circling the portal. I'm waiting for the flasks. I'm waiting for that one to turn on so I can spend mana. And my mana doesn't regenerate because that prevents mana regeneration. And then when I use that, it can't fill the mana, so it's permanent. But that flask has to be running. And now I just have to refresh the distillate. Unique. Oh, whatever. Man. Not exciting. Need another map. I need a wildwood. More wildwood, please. More. Well, you died on it, so at least that gets a thing. But uh, yeah, mine definitely has. Yeah, when I was like 16, I went to hospital for liver poisoning because I drank so much. And funny thing about livers, they don't recover um, ever quite the same. Uh, Good point. How do you know about the cider? Because most alcohol keeps fermenting. If cider is not that popular, it'll get stronger the longer it sits. So yeah, because it's got a lot of sugar in it, so it'll keep getting worse. Did it taste a bit off or not? The cider will have, the taste will fucking, yeah, you'll know. Uh, that doesn't mean anything because if it's not popular, it's not if it's not a popular drink at the bar, then it's quite possible that it's sat there for a while. Or even you might have even got unlucky with like the warehouse um not doing stock rotation, and then you got like some old fucking crate or something. Uh, so they'll wanna try to keep it above board. What's that? Oh, why are they so tanky? bullshit map with element of void. Oh, there's no such thing as shock. That shouldn't fucking matter that much. Oh, whatever. More life. Bro. This thing's just... Oh, crit resistant Soul Eater. I can't shock it. Well, I probably wouldn't be able to shock it because it's Soul Eater anyway. How about we just let that guy live? um... let me... Whoa. I think that one was inside the circle to begin with. And then walked out. So, bottommost. Start with that. 26. Okay, so we go from bottommost to topmost, I suppose. It's a lot of current unique dupe. 65%. Oh, that's cool. Alrighty, start with this one. Maybe skip this one. That wasn't even up to me. That was up to him. He fucking stacked himself so hard. He's got so many buffs. He made that decision. I'm just respecting it. Ah. I didn't mean to pick that up. We might revisit that fucker in a second, after this ritual. Let's see how it goes. Because hit on our buffs. He'll be full life again, but I'll have hit 100 bucks. Like he wasn't full life. Wow. Nah, you live, bro. You live. Nah, I'm good. I'll finish the next map before I kill him. Oh, man. There was one on there. Yeah, that's not exciting enough. They started teasing for 326. I'm guessing they want to do it as early in June as possible. There was yeah, so on the 5th, there's a stream that they're doing, like a release stream, and then probably a week after. Okay, so it's gonna turn out mid-June, sort of, which is all right, I guess. Sooner than honestly, I was expecting a new fucking Settlers to be the new standard, and then the game to die shortly after that. Um, but they surprise. Yeah, it's 50. No, I guess 20 more days. Considering everything, about 20 more days. One more month till um the new league. That's a nameless ritual. Okay. Yeah, I have to do the rituals. Guess that was a good enough one to start. I think I want to start with that one, and then go to the very bottom. So silly, this order of operation giving me cancer. What's locked? Oh. No. Dang it, that's not gonna be enough for taking them both, but I can divert whatever. Defer. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, hang on. I need a cigarette. Whoa. Oh. This a little bit boring. Oh. Where's my goddamn things off? Oh. He. All right. Why am I losing? Oh, life tap. Oh wow. Oh, that's a horrible spawn. What the fuck? That's wow. Just away from the wall, I suppose. Um. Oh, great. Spawn in some strong boxes. There's a trail going up. And I. Oh, it's so bad. I couldn't have had a fucking worse one. Monsters going down, trail going up, monsters going up. This is wow. I want to cry. Oh, there's a fake wall. Oh no. Listed for 4 chaos. Son of a dick. He wants to buy one. Bruh. You better change that whisper to I want to buy 1,000. What the fuck? I ain't leaving the map for 4 chaos. Did I just see a yellow? Um, Next one has to be up. Extension? Bro, I'm missing something. Next one has to be up. Yeah, there. Okay. And then we go down. And then, oh, well, we hit a little bit of blue. Yeah, I mean, that's a mix of all three. I wish the ratios were like exactly opposite. Oh no. I wish it was like 3,500 blue and then um the rest on yellow and purple. Maybe the map makes up for it by having rocket spark. If there's a rocket spark, then this will be quite nice. That's it. Okay, fine. We get a boss altar. That's all right. Better than nothing. We might have a ruckus. All right. But, oh. It was alright. Could have been better. That one had 3 Rogue Exiles on it. So I'll be starting with that one. Yeah, they did. They also changed Oak. Helping. Sorry, killing all the bandits doesn't give you 2 points anymore. It gives you 1 point. They put another quest in like to give you 1 point to make up for the. Like they were too powerful. The quest rewards were too good, and they were like, "Oh, well, let's split the rewards up." Um, I'll check in a sec. Let me finish this real quick, and then I'll check. So if you go slash passives, um, through Sacred Ground, way forward. I think either through Sacred Ground or Victoria's Secrets now gives a passive point. It didn't used to. One of them is new to the list. Um, they thought that it was too good to have two passive points from one quest, and nobody was choosing anything else. It was either Alira or that one. So instead, they buffed Helping Oak, I think, so that gives you 8% movement speed. Because if you're super well scaled in the end game, 8% movement speed is kind of nice. It's worth one passive point, you know. Alira doesn't give mana regen anymore, I think, or resistances. I don't know. I forget what the other one does. Yeah, they changed it. Oh, it's a cooldown recovery map. I don't get to flame dash as often as I'd like. $29. That's cool. Now he didn't come from it, so he's not gonna get revived. I think the rituals were kind of meh. Um, let's go make a divine. Eldritch Exalted. Well, all is 8. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Reviving the boss. It's alright, I guess. But it's not worth doing 4 of them. Or 3 of them. Yeah, fuck that. Next map. Let's get more scarabs, more maps. Solo Exile. One of those, 2 of those, 1 of those. We got Exile bodyguards, but they're not giant. Um, so that kind of sucks. Why do we? Okay. Oh, he spawned on it. Oh, he died back on it. Okay, cool. Okay, fine. What do we got there? For something. Oh, lit. Inspired learning. What's this 4% chance? Oh. A little bit. What do you want to know? Yeah. They give you a buff like a flask, but they also burn your mana. When you run out of mana, they turn off. That's the basics behind how they work. They don't work when you have no mana. That's the idea. And they burn 1% of your mana per stack. They add a debuff when you get to like basically the bigger the debuff, the more mana you lose. And when you run out of mana, they turn off. There's ways to make them last longer because they burn. Yeah, so it's a percentage burn. So the way to make it last longer is you have less mana, and it's a percentage burn, so it burns less total. So if you let's say you only have 2 or 3 mana, you need 30 stacks to burn one of those mana. If you have 3 mana maximum, 33 stacks to burn 1 mana per second. So that's 33 seconds before it starts burning 1. And then in that case, when you have clarity, you need like 60. You need 100 stacks before it can burn your. Well, actually, no. You need 300 stacks for it to burn your entire mana or something like that. If you have clarity and low mana. But there's another thing you can do. There's a permanent. You can make permanent permanent tinctures with the masteries. So the first 6 mana burn, no effect. You pick that up, and then where's the other tinctures? Shit. Well, whatever. Just there's more of them, but oh yeah, there's one there. tinctures deactivate when you have 12 mana burn. So the first 6 do nothing, and then they deactivate when you have 12 stacks. So basically, there's one other thing you do, and the other thing you do is Warden Tincture Linger. So when you have this on Warden, and then you have the 3 masteries, sorry, the 2 masteries, then you have permanent tinctures. But that's only for Warden. If you want to make it last longer on other builds, basically you just reduce how much maximum mana you have. And that doesn't mean reserving it, that means reducing your total mana pool. So you do like negative mana reflect rings, you know? Or you can stack mana regen. But it's more powerful to have less mana than it is to have more mana regen. So for, you know, uptime. I don't know if that helps. It's 1% per stack of the burn. It's not 1, it's just 1%. So, yeah. They are... no, Warden gets permanent. But on Warden, you have to turn them on every 12 seconds. But they can be on at least the entire time, kind of thing. On Pathfinder, it's not really a tincture build. You can, but it's not really, you know, ideal. Because on Pathfinder, maybe if you're a melee Pathfinder, because tinctures are for melee. If you're a melee Pathfinder, you can do the Forbidden Flesh and Flame for the tincture linger, and then you can pick up the mastery. But then that's still, you know, if you're a melee. Most Pathfinders are not melee. Because you can't pick up, as a Pathfinder, you can't take both of the tinctures applied to range. As a Pathfinder, you can't get Seasoned Hunter and Enduring Fusion. You can't even get it on like Legacy that which was taken because this Ascendancy didn't exist back then. So this tinctures didn't exist back then. So when you have a, you know, permanent tincture or tincture to range, it's not worth it. You're better off with also Spring or also Summer, depending on if you do fire damage or if you just want, you know, 100% shock. Or if you're range, actually Ricochet, Endless Munitions, Focal Point. They're very good. I think in the super end game, also Spring is probably competitive with everything else. But you need a way to, you know, stack many shocks. I'm not gonna repeat though. Everything's correct, yep. flasks. Oh. Sacred Grove, huh? Why does one of them siphon plus charges though? There's two things that can, even with regex, there's two things that can brick the build. There's a Tormented Spirit mod that basically turns off your flasks, and then there's this guy that fucking steals flask charges. The Tormented Spirit mod that turns off your flasks is way worse than stealing charges, because you can gain a lot of charges if there's enough things to hit. But turning them off, it can happen on the guy that spams spark. So the entire floor is fucking turning off your flasks because all the fucking sparks flying around. Oh man. I don't think these guys spawned on that, but at least not all of them. I'll leave that up so I can tell what the 29. What the hell? That's like 60 divine. That one didn't have shit. That one didn't have shit. Yeah, that guy with the sparks, if he has like steel flask charges or turns your flasks off, yeah, very bad time to be playing a Pathfinder. Do that one second, I think. I can't remember. It might have been first. I found it was a good idea to not loot the rituals. Leave the loot on the ground on the rituals as a way to tell which one had more exiles on it. Oh, what's that? Brute force. Oh, strength twins. Oh, come on, man. Lost plus. Okay. So, um, I don't know. And this right here is worth. These will be split as well. Oh, and standard, yeah. So that's split 30, which means oh, item level. I should probably check. I don't know. Yeah, 30. Okay. So that's a 90 divine. Eh, probably more like 25 times. Yes, 75 divine, 80 divine. Unsplit. If I list it for 70, it's more likely to just sell. Instead of me going to split it to earn a little bit more divine and then it takes up more space. We'll do 70. Somebody else can split it if they want. That's cool. Nice drop. How about this? Titanium 85. 8, 10 divine. So that's a 20. I'll put that up for 20. That can also be split. I should at some stage also do the same with the superior bases here. Ambusher, Phantom, Twilight, we got 27. So I don't really want to keep 27. I found a 30 spine bow. That's fucking sick. Let's do. Is that 85 as well as that? Yeah. Okay. That's cool. That one there. Um, I don't want to revive one. I want to revive 4 or 5. Wildwood. Um. Oh, that's bad. Oh, okay. That's something. Um. What the fuck? Oh, this way. Oh, it's really telling me to go up. Oh, I really don't like the spawn. Um. Fuck. It's blue. Okay, we got blue and yellow. That's lovely. Yeah, one has to be. Yep. Okay, beautiful. Well, at least I know where the fucking last one is. If I get there, I don't know. It's this way. Yeah, I know. I'm not getting anywhere. Okay. Blue and yellow though. That's actually kind of amazing. If I hit ruckus on this, I'm gonna be rich. Okay. Would appear that's it. Wow, crit resistant. Wow. Okay, that's a good ritual. Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay. We'll start off with that good ritual, then we'll move on to that one above it. Just make it easier to loot after it's done. Bro. The vines. What? Don't die, don't die. No. No. I'll come back to it. This is ground effects. I'm waiting for them to expire. No. I might as well loot it, I suppose. What is that one? No. Not a boss. No, it's not a boss one. Ah, okay. Man, that's like perfect scenario for Hinokora Lock or Mage Blood, and yet jack shit. That's disgusting. Oh, so is that. Okay. Bam. well, that was interesting ritual, but I don't think it was exciting enough to do it. Nah, I'm out. Solo. Exile. Wildwood. Blue and yellow. Yes, please, and thank you. It changes into a blue and a yellow. This is horrible. I can't just fucking. Let's follow this trail. Okay. That goes there. That means the other one is fucking. God damn it. Okay. I really don't like it when this makes me do this. It's an extension. It's an extension. No, it's not. It's a reveal. I just wasted. I reveal. All right. We go this way. Fuck it. Just teleported me. Oh no. Butt sex. I don't even know where the hell it's taking me. I don't like to settle. I don't like to settle. I don't like to settle. Uh, I'm gonna follow up. I've got very little thing. It teleported me, wasted my shit, and now I need to follow a blue trail. And it's gonna pop in a second. I have very little. Oh, it already popped. Okay. Oh, yeah. The reason I didn't like it was going towards a purple event or something. Because it just picked up, it turned purple. You know, the trail, and purple is very low on the priority list. Um, I'm gonna rim for my blue, and then I'm out. Hey, look, some shit up there. Hmm. That's enough. I think that's everything. That's a lot of shit going on here. Yeah, that's a fairly decent wildwood. I'm gonna do the map first and then loot it after. That was a shitty ritual. Oh, okay. So the rituals were just kind of bad. Just kind of bad. Oh man. I'm gonna do them because there's so much damn. Yeah, that's just bad. What the fuck? So bad. Worst fucking rituals ever. Oh well, you know. This is why we can't have nice things. Yeah, that's a nice map. 20 quality Vol gem. That's a that's the only fucking compelling crop compelling items. Ah. How many boxes do I have? 17. Woo! Mm. Yeah, but each map is costing like 2.5 divine, roughly. Although I am not paying 2.5 divine per map, I am getting my own scarabs and shit. Ooh, Relicash. That's Relicash number 20. Yeah, I'm farming for my own scarabs. That's the only way this is profitable. And I farm my own maps, with the regex and stuff. Otherwise, this wouldn't be profitable. It's kind of bad. I still haven't. Yeah, that's right. Um, that's kind of the idea. You make some currency, and actually, I'm making a lot more. I'm making a lot more profit from scarab farming. These are a divine each. That's 379 divine. I'm using 2 of them per map, which doesn't seem all that bad. The other ones, in combination with the map and the craft, is just over half a divine. Let's just say it's 3 divine per map that I'm using. Um, so I have to make at least 3 divine per map. That's not always the case. Uh, yeah, there's maps that are like you get a really good wildwood and then it's worth it. But until those maps, you're sort of breaking even. You're like breaking even, and then you hit like a really good map, and that's how this works. You gotta get lucky. This is basically a lottery farm. Um, yeah, it's a lottery farm. That's what it is. But the good thing about this farm is somewhat self-sustaining. You get a lot of T17s, and if you do a scarab farm inside the T17s, that can be enough. If you sell the scarabs, that can be enough to sustain the strategy by itself, just the T17s. Or you can sell the T17s. I've chosen to run them, but yeah. There's some other really good strategies. You know, essences are still fucking S tier on standard anyway. Not on league. It's not really that good. But on standard, essences are actually kind of crazy. It's a average price of 12 to a divine. Some are more, some are less, but the average price is, when you normalize everything, 12 essences to 1 divine. And you can get easily 2 or 3 divine per map if you got a fast build. Especially if you're doing like a short map, you zoom around, you can make 60 plus 80, 60 to 80 divine per hour just farming essences on standard. But yeah, so it's a little more tedious. You don't get dopamine. Essence farming is without dopamine, basically. It's very grindy, very boring. You don't get like excited over like uh, something nice dropping. You're just not gonna get it. You don't get shit like this, I have a lot of them. Fucking hell, that's just a lot of them. Oh, I found a calendar ring the other day and mage blood. So that was nice. Couple of squires, soul taker. That's worth a little bit. Badge of the brother. Oh, I don't see these anymore because I don't see turquoise amulet. But they're quite nice. Yeah. This is basically a farm for mirrors and Hinakura locks. The idea is you break even until you find a mirror, and then you made profit. And when I find a mirror, it's gonna go towards new boots. And I need new boots. These are borrowed from Tornado Shop. They're nice, but not quite perfect for this build. I'm using fucking level 1 precision and level 1 vitality. With a level 4 enlightenment. Don't ask. There's no reason for that. That's just because you don't need that. That's not necessary in any way. No. I need a sip of coffee. Water bottle. Oh. I need to start thinking about dinner and stuff. I don't want to order pizza. I'm trying to lose weight. It's greasy as shit. Oh wait, I have bananas. Nice. I'm just gonna have my fruit before it goes bad. Evasion. Well, that was one giant on there. You know what? The best way to... You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing. This strategy is designed for... Or like this setup is designed for wildwood fishing. You're gonna get a lot more return by using wisp scarabs, which brings up the cost of the map, but you get a lot more returns for every map. So the current setup I'm doing now is without wisp scarab, meaning wildwoods are way better. I'll do that. I'll do a little bit of fishing and show you the upper end of the strategy. It costs a lot more. You don't get anything back unless you know, hit a wildwood. I'll show you the upper end of the strategy. This is the upper end of the strategy. Well, also I was expecting to leave the map to show you how wasteful it is, but yeah, I hit it on the thing. Okay. Let's do this properly. I've kind of been lazy with it, but this is what you're supposed to do. Alright, according to the information we have, it's either up or down. I'm gonna go down, because I see a fatter trail going down. And it fucking loops. The cat on the desktop. The cat is excited to see Path of Exile. That's what that is. Bro, this wildwood... Oh, here we go. Okay. Well, that's something. Okay, so I see an extension there. I wouldn't have seen it unless I have the... It's not an extension, it's a reveal. Fucking great. So given where I was there, the next one will be up here somewhere. Yeah, and then hopefully this is an extension. No, it's a reveal. Fuck you, motherfucker. That sucks. Alright. Informed decision time. I've revealed left and right, but is it the left and right on the top, or is it the left and right on the bottom? There's a lot of trails going up. That could just be from me being in a bad spot. Let's just presume, because you're more likely to spawn inside the diamond, that the next one's gonna be up towards the left. You're much more come on, don't turn off the flasks. Fuck. Sucks. Bro, how far am I on the thing? That far, okay. I guess that's still within reason. Yeah, okay. It's within reason. Okay. And the next one's gonna be up this way. I may not reach it. Yeah, I did not reach it. What is this? Removal evasion. I don't need action speed. I mean, it's 25 cost speed, but whatever. Okay. I didn't panic. You did. Uh, the OG flask. Yep. Actually, all the flasks are legacy that I'm using. Legacy Resistance, Legacy Taste of Hate, Legacy Soul Catcher. Progenesis is not Legacy. And Legacy Distillate with 6 max res. The Distillate, um, I have 160 something flask effect, so that's giving me plus 16 something max res. It's kind of wild. What's this? Do not gain experience, quantity, rarity. Um, yes, please. All right. It looks like that's it. It's ticking up. Yeah. All right. So this is a juicy one, Exile. Um, Life regen, Soul Eater. Are you fucking kidding me? Do I have to do this? Piece of shit. Oh, he's dying. Yeah. I gotta kill him, otherwise I'm not gonna get as many quant altars. Yay. So far, the rituals are not as exciting as I'd like them to be. There's one sort of decent one. Damn it. The rituals are shit. I guess there's a couple of okay ones. The mist has given me dog shit. Uh, okay. Oh, hello. Quant. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah. So this might not be a bad one. And then there was that one over there, which might be okay too. So I watched the new Mission Impossible. For an action flick, it's okay, but it offends my intelligence. It offends my brain cell. I'll tell you in a second. Sorry. Did I finish everything I looted? No, I didn't. Okay. Yuck. There's this crap. Okay. How the fuck? You know the way rituals work is they put the most valuable things at the beginning. Like the first 3 or 4 or 5 things are supposed to be the best, and that was just bad. Okay, let's look at the map. So, will clash. Oh, great. Yeah. You got Union of Souls. Nice. That's fucked. Feared. Travel skills, reduce movement speed. You have to solo. That's not so bad. The Union of Souls is bad, but everything else is okay. You know what Union of Soul is? It's like Soul Eater, but every monster has Soul Eater, and every monster you kill gives every other monster more damage and attack speed. So you gotta have a very fucking tanky build. The last, like, all the magic monsters are gonna get stronger and stronger the more of them that you kill. That's doable with something like Armor Stacker or Int Stacker or something. The reward is written on the top. A will clash. I think it's a helmet. Doesn't look that impressive. The reward looks like shit. At least it's not a void map. Yeah, it's garbage. You know the beach map or whatever, the Valdo maps. If it says players who die are sent to the void, that means it deletes your character. So on softcore, you can lose your character if it says players who die are sent to the void. So be careful with that. Because you can get like foil, mage blood, blah blah blah. But then players who die are, character deleted. So be careful with that. Yeah. Yep. I don't run void maps. I chose not too long ago because I spend so much currency on my characters. I don't want to delete my characters. I've never ran a void map, and I never will. There is some builds that can do it, but even those builds are very, like, there's some mods that can fuck those builds up. So the proper strategy for just burning some currency right here. Fishing for wildwood. This is how you're supposed to run this fucking strategy. We pick up more maps. There we go. Three divine or 2.5 divine per every time I enter. And then you hit a wildwood, and then you earn your currency back. Nah. I mean, yeah. There's certain stages of making your currency back. One is you go kill the boss, but then you wouldn't have had this wildwood. But this wildwood is shit, so fuck me. I want to go that way. Oh, because I'm next to a wall here. I don't know. I'm presuming this is the bottom. It's probably not. Um, there's no fucking trails. What the fuck is this? Hey, well, I was right there. Um, the other one's gonna be this way. And then the next one's gonna be up here. Come on, bro. It has to be up here. Yeah, it's up here. And then the last one, which I'm probably not gonna get to. Or actually, who knows? Maybe. Oh, well. It didn't reveal it, but I got to it. And this is how you find mirrors on standard. Basically, mirror target farm. Uh. No. Stop chasing me. $3,000 blue, that's pretty good. Those are pretty decent chances for a mirror. There's only one more piece to this puzzle. Ruckus. And good rituals. If the rituals are shit, um, you're not really gonna get too much. That did spawn on it. Hey, Bob. How do you do, sir? I'm doing alright, man. Doing okay. Not a day, not a dollar. 50 cents after tax. Oh, man. Soul Eater. This is where it's really nice to have an aura bot with you. I do fuck all damage to this dude. Bro. It'd be nice if I had, I want him to die on this ritual. Oh man. Uh, Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and grab me frostbomb. Fucking hell. Well, okay, stuff. No. I need to cut his healing. Wait. Don't have a frostbomb. You know, she's got a frostbomb. Frost shield. Creeping frost. Frostbomb. 75% reduced life regen. This applies cold exposure, which bad for me, but I don't give a shit. I will do that instead of Righteous Fire over here. AoE, nah. Doesn't really do AoE. Okay. Then that gets applied. That. This is fucking cancer, but you gotta do it. Oh, fuck you. This is gonna happen because of my flasks are on top. Very close. But stop moving. Fucking cheese, bastard. With the help of a level 1 ability. Huh. You too can kill a fucking super tanky rogue exile, motherfucker. Yeah, man, frostbomb. It cuts life regen by 75%. Yeah. I think they stack, don't they? Alright, so that's not a bad ritual. I gotta think about how I'm gonna do these. Also, that's not a bad ritual. That one guaranteed had some on it. Okay, we'll do that one first. I'm a little bit confused. I thought there was more than one giant on that, but there wasn't. We'll go to the bottom one. Where the fuck was it? Down here? Yeah. That one is definitely gonna have a bunch of shit on it. Ground effects, come on, man. Okay. Both. Both of those things are true. It has to spawn on it, and it has to die on it too. Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe he walked onto it. Maybe he was not native, and he walked onto it. That's what I thought. I was like a little bit confused. Or maybe he died really quick, and we didn't even notice it. That's also possible. Because they don't always spawn with the same modifiers. If you revive him, there's no guarantee that he's gonna have Soul Eater again. Well, maybe he just got really deleted really quickly. Frost Bomb, hey. Okay. Garbage. Crit multi synthesis. Oh man. Yeah, that's enough. What was that? Righteous Fire. I took it out. I'm not even using Righteous Fire. I can use Righteous Fire, but only while the distillate is up. If for whatever reason that turns off, I'm dead. So I chose not to use it. Um, gonna leave that there for a while. Let's get more. Okay, I'll kill the boss. Maybe get some T17s. The boss has a very high chance to drop T17s. Or just maps in general. Oh, I'm not gonna say no to killing a big fat fucking Exile. Well, my computer might say no though. Fuck. Okay, fine. Amelioration. Yep. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I saw a big fat exile on the ritual. Oh, is this a Ruckus map? Oh, if so, if it's a Ruckus map, I'll do it. That's just a lot of big fat exiles. Yeah, there's no wildwood, but there's just so many of them. Forum for skin sale. I uh I'm either not understanding what you're meaning. I don't know that there's a forum section for skins, or you mean like in the shop? I think the skins are generally offered in the packs. There might be individual uh for skills, but I don't know. There you go. Did the ruckus because I saw ruckus and then I'm out. Or scarabs. 2, 3. Scarab Dupa. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Is that a? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if this is a ruckus, but there was two there. These are bodyguards. I might have a ruckus again. Well. I'm gonna. I think there was two on this. What's up? What old fart are you talking about? Time nameless seer or something? Ah. You know, I can be fucked. Next map. Did I? I thought I saw something. There was nothing. Come on, lost. Is this a ruckus map? It might just be a ruckus map. If you notice it's a ruckus map, it's worth doing. Even if you don't have Wildwood, it's still, you know, pretty damn good. Yeah, there's quite a large number of exiles here. I don't know that I want to do the rituals. Wildwood. No. I'm gonna check if it's a ruckus map. And then... no, it doesn't look like it. was a rogue exile and a ritual there. Um, Not a ruckus map. Boss with bodyguards. Alva. What? You know, I purposely did not even run the Alva for the sake of I never wanted to see her again. I've got the temple supposed to be active. Does it deactivate itself or some shit? Yeah, the exclamation mark is gone. What the fuck? It's reset itself. What the fuck? Ooh, Wildwood. Hmm. Excuse me. It's a reveal, right? The other one's there. That means over here somewhere. Yeah, okay. Path, nope, nothing going down. Came from the top. There's a thing going down. Alright, fine. Blue. Blue. Blue, blue, blue. I like it. Yep. That's a 4 node with... Now I just need to follow the blue trails into Oblivion. Nah, that's not going anywhere useful. There's no other blue trails, is there? That kind of sucks. Ah, there's a little bit of blue here. It's about to end. Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. What is this? No. 200% less floss charges. Kind of horrible. Oh, sorry. 80% less floss charges. It's not a bad wildwood. Could be better. Could have 5,000 blue. But this should turn out quite well. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's where I started rimming from, so that should be fine. And do the looting at the end of the map. Sorry, bro. I'll check it out in a sec. Kind of high strung over here. Oh. Yeah, that's all sorts of bad. This also kind of bad. I have no good rituals. Like, literal dog shit. Nothing else spawned on there. Fucking nothing spawned on this one. There's a little bit of loot down here. What the fuck? Oh, wow. Almost died. Okay. So I don't know if this loot is from a rogue exile. Let's say it is. Let's do it because the others are shit. Nah, there was nothing there. Oh, well. Oh, well. That's it. Nah. That may have been a ruckus. A 60 ambush. No, you cannot. It only drops inside T16s. You can get T16s and T17s, but it doesn't go the out. You can't get T17s. Yeah, it would be, it would be really nice if you could. It'd actually be really nice, because then you can stay inside T17s. But I don't know. I don't know why they don't like that. I want to sort of give them a pass and say that will make T16s irrelevant. Why would you even fucking T16s anymore? But then T15s are irrelevant because T16s exist. So why not, along the natural path of progression, make T16s irrelevant? Do they want it to be like a side content, kind of like Elder Maps? There's nothing wrong with making something obsolete. I'm noticing that daily rewards are currency. Might as well run a little bit more of the map. No, you cannot. It says on the bottom of the map what you can do to it. It can only be modified with blah blah blah. I don't know if that list actually includes everything that you can do to it. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. That's all you can. I mean, you can also fracture it. You can fracture it too. Yeah, everything changes. The only thing that stays the same is like it's a sanctuary map or whatever. Yeah. Those modifiers. Sorry, those. The more is actually. Fuck! If I push Alt, I'm gonna crash. But the modifiers on the map are actually the same thing that gives the more rolls on the top. So like monster elemental resistances gives more maps. But just an example, it's not what it does, but the modifiers are directly linked to the bonuses. If you go on PoEDB, you can see what the modifiers give. Why can't I? Yeah, like when I'm making Scarab maps, I kind of nerf myself because I choose not to do volatile cores. But volatile cores is I think it's a 70% more Scarabs modifier. But I choose not to run it because it's it adds too much time to the map. I have to dodge fucking every single rare I kill. I have to dodge its bullshit. So I choose not to. It adds like it doubles, almost doubles the map time on the Scarab farm. Do I bother with the? I'm not gonna hit 8 tiles. Just get some shit and I'm out. Gimme. Man, why is my fat ass so hungry? Uh, I'm gonna stay until 6, so another 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna go and get me some dinner. Hey, Wildwood. Woo! Dopium! I see blue and yellow at the top, which is kind of good and bad because I'm gonna get confused about which way to go. Um, so blue is more towards the right, yellow is more towards the left. The clear trail goes this way. I really don't like that. Don't do. You fuck. That's so annoying. I was following the yellow, thinking I'm gonna hit the fucking thing. All right, there we go. I hit the fucking thing. It's enough to reveal it. I don't need to fucking step into it. Yeah, it's enough. It's revealed. Make sure I don't have a thing on it. Okay. Do I go up and over? Yeah, I do. Okay, beautiful. And then we go. Oh. No, don't fucking do this. Oh, there's an extension? It's not an extension. You fucker. You're cursed with such and such. Revealed it. Nice. Okay. Um, I couldn't ask for anything better. This is about as good as it gets. The only thing left to do is to follow out the blue trails to expose as much blue as I can. A little bit there. I guess I could go a little bit this way. Oh, it connects to the thing. It's probably leading me into that thing. That's a blue trail. That motherfucker put the flask on. Alright. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the end of the Wildwood through the... Yeah, okay, cool. No, that's perfect. Alright. This is ideal Wildwood. Doesn't get any better than this. I don't care about purple rarity and shit. I don't really care about items. Quantity plus currency. I'm looking for mirrors and hinakoras and shit. The only way this gets better is if it's a ruckus map, which I won't know until I explore a bit of it. I'll just stick to one side. What's that? Vulnerability increase curse, whatever. I guess that's it. Yep. Okay. Frostbomb is gonna have to fucking do some heavy lifting here. A Soul Eater that enrages. He's gonna be attacking pretty fast. Frostbomb is coming down. It's just not doing jack shit. Oh man, not again. I think part of the issue here is Frostbomb applies exposure and elemental overload, or not elemental overload, elemental equilibrium removes the exposure and fucks with the setup. No, I do not run marks or curses. It might be a good idea to run something. It doesn't matter. I'm getting through it. It just... It'd be like this sometimes. I'm learning to live with it. No. I do have auras which are level 1, but they are necessary. Level 1 precision adds 20 global crit, which is crit for Valblade Vortex. Leveling up precision doesn't add much to the global crit, so keeping it level 1 is good enough. Vitality stays at level 1 because it applies from the Watcher's Eye flat life on hit, and it heals so much, so I need to run it. There's probably a way I can remove some, like Enlighten. I can probably get rid of that and put like a mark or something. But what kind of mark would I put? Like sniper, assassin's mark, I guess would be okay. Shit, I don't know. there's not much in the way of useful marks. Maybe a curse, but what kind of curse? I do cold damage, so maybe cold exposure, but then cold curse not that good because I'm running inverted resistances. Yeah, it's not that good because punishment might be better. Do you know the invert enemy elemental resistances? Yeah, I think, yeah. Seems like a lot of effort. Maybe it's worth doing though. Once they get to like half health, they get finished off. It's only sometimes though. Eh, I guess for those situations, it's still worth having. Most of the time, it's not an issue. It's when they get like Soul Eater with such with you know insert another bullshit thing. Here we go. We might have a decent ritual here. Ah, I don't have a bot for my thing. This is Val Blade Vortex. If you want, I can give you a POB after the map. Sorry, bro, I can't afford any bots. Nah, it's not. Bots are free. It's just I don't know. Either I'm lazy or dumb. You can pick one. Too lazy to set up a bot or too dumb to know how to set it up. You can pick one. I'm cool with not having bots. Um, that was not a great ritual, but there's some good rewards there. There's a seer here. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get you after the map, bro. What did I see? Nothing. Oh. Oh, there should be a button on the side if you want to see the gear. But the gear is basically borrowed from my other character. Most of the gear is borrowed. I'm slowly trying to buy the correct gear for this character where I don't have to swap it. As soon as I find a mirror, I can get my new boots. And then after that, I won't have to swap boots again. Ah, what the fuck? I suspect those rogues spawned from this ritual but then walked off it. So that probably my bad. You're supposed, when you see a bunch of rogues around the ritual, you're supposed to rush the center of it so that they don't walk away from it. I don't always do the right thing. Standing on some poop. Flask. Oh, Mercy. I need to give you a disclaimer. This is a standard only build. This is not possible on League. But if you think you might gain some inspiration from it, I will share the POV in a second. Maybe there's some inspiration to be had. Oh my god. Is this it? No, this is my tornado shot. Magic blood. I don't know what magic blood is. There. Oh, blood magic. No. We reserve a lot of mana, so, blood magic, you can't reserve that many things. Also, we can't pass that way. We don't have enough passive points to get to blood magic. Wait, what am I looking for? This one. Yeah, that's the one. So if you'll see here, blood magic is all the way over there. We can't. We don't have. Actually, we don't. We don't even have a need to go there. I'm also tempted to put an unnatural instinct here. Instead of Might of the Meek, I'm tempted to put unnatural instinct here. Because then, but I'm already getting points, and I can sort of drop some of them. The reason I want to put unnatural instinct here is, oh no, that would fill up my. Wait, no, there's no mana to fill up. Oh. I don't know. This is giving me 4% flask effect. Oh, that says 8%, but in game it's more like 20%. This is why this is only a fucking standard build, because that tattoo is not possible, like, doesn't exist anymore. And they're very expensive. They used to cost 200 divine a while ago, but now they're like almost a mirror. So it's very expensive fucking tattoo. And you have to use a lot of them. So one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. And that's just, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mirrors and fucking tattoos. That's a lot. The tree looks like hot garbage, like someone puked on it. None of it makes sense, but the more you think about it, the more you look at it, the more sense it makes. It's not just vomit, it actually makes a lot of sense. The reason you go over to this side, because you're already sort of pathing towards a cluster, but you're pathing through all the strength nodes are in range, and they giving you 75 life per times, yeah, 75 per, which means 140, 200 and something life from those 3 nodes. You're going for the cluster sockets because you have to. This location is very good for a flask effect tattoo because Might of the Meek buffs the flask effect tattoo, and it buffs flask effect from here. And because you already have to allocate 7 points, you're already not wasting any points to reach this. So this is a place where you can get 8% turns into 12 plus this 19% flask effect from here, from this setup. You have to pass through here, so that's, another 10% flask effect, another 8% along the way. This is one of the best locations to pick it up because of life, suppress, dexterity doesn't mean anything, but you're passing through already, so you're taking those 2, and then life and suppress are useful. Over here you can do it too, but over here you don't need, a bunch of this shit is useless on for this Varcaster, so we don't do that. Over here, when you do this over here, you have to change that. Otherwise, the thing that exists there will brick your fucking build. So you have to change that. And this is stupid here, but we do this because it's the least amount of points wasted. So you're already traveling down here, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4 to get the mastery. Over here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get the mastery. So for 1 fucking point, we're saving. But the travel points are with attack skills. We don't do attack skills, we do casts. So the 3 points are a waste just so you can save 1 point. Because over here, effective elements is quite nice. Chance to blah blah blah. That chance is shit, but the ailment effect is quite nice. And then elemental damage during flask effect. Half of these nodes are useless. And then we use 1 warrior's tail to buff that and that. And you have to go up there, so this is the best place for that. You have to go down here, flask effect. Recoup is really nice. If I had more points, I would take that. Supreme Ostentation, spell crit, spell damage, shock avoid for Storm Shroud, power charge on crit. Yeah. It looks like somebody vomited onto the passive tree and then the build came out, but it makes sense. It's just all about making Val skills free. It's about this. It's all about that flask. So technically I can change any Val any spell that's a Val skill I can put in instead of that, and then you're laughing. So that's Val Blade Vortex spam. My cast speed is shit, so I got that. And yeah. I probably want to get a barrel roll of this. But that's okay for now. Anyway, 6 p.m. I am gonna go pick up some dinner. I don't know what the fuck to eat. I don't want pizza, that's all I know. Kebab? Kebab sounds good. Um, yeah, I'll see you later on. I'm gonna come back on after dinner. I'll continue the stream. Um, I would like to, maybe, I'm dreaming, but I would like to find a mirror today. I actually have enough fucking scarabs to find a mirror. If I keep fishing for wildwoods, I have enough scarabs to find a mirror today. But, gotta get lucky. Gotta open a lot of maps. I've got enough maps to maybe might have to farm more. We'll see. I'll see you tonight after dinner.